NDSU Research Extension Center Field Days serve as an effort for extension agents to show off their research to NDSU workers and to neighbors. The goal of that research is to find ways to help producers across the state to increase their yields. KX News' Lauren Davis went to Field Day in Minot to find out what they've been up to.
The annual field days are held at North Dakota State University Research Extension Centers across the state. There are tours, speakers, and presentations on a wide array of topics that could impact growers in the state, including cover crop programs, insect pest updates, and more. People representing organizations that help producers were also in attendance to learn what could impact their members. There was also a canola expert who offered an update on the state's crop.
We've got record acres of canola in North Dakota this year. We're at 1.9 million acres, so we've been on an upward trajectory for the last 20 years in the state. The biofuels industry is really fueling the growth recently, and the northern half of the state is the primary canola production region.
Another issue impacting farmers is weed control. Weeds compete with crops for water and nutrients, so it's best to mitigate them. But some weeds are becoming herbicide resistant.
And that's one of the things we spend a lot of time talking about because we still have very effective control options, but we do need to make sure we rotate our chemistry, rotate our crops. That allows us to have just different cropping systems, different chemistries available to use. Knowing that we're going to have the same weeds in the same fields every year, we basically need to just try different things to keep ahead of those weeds in those fields.
There was also an update on soybean breeding that NDSU is working on. Soybeans are a relatively new crop for the state, so researchers are looking at breeding soybeans that will do well in the state.
One of the biggest challenges that we have now would be yields, and that's one of the big focuses that I have in my research. And then, of course, the west versus the east of the state have different needs as well.
After the tour and presentations, the field day concluded with a lunch. For KX News, I'm Lauren Davis.
The next NDSU Field Day happens tomorrow at the Langdon Research Extension Center from 8:45 to noon.